wanted to record this review of Five Nights at Freddy's, the movie, that is, to help you get settled into your first night. You know, take the edge off. I actually worked in that office before you, and listened to reviews of films myself when I got tired of watching the monitors. I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you that there's really nothing to worry about. Just when this review ends, do me a favor. It's not hard, I promise. Just make sure you've got enough power, because this review isn't very long, and it's easy to get distracted. In fact, while I'm talking, it would probably be best to check those cameras. Anyway, the effort that goes into Five Nights at Freddy's is commendable. Much like the games, the atmosphere is the strongest part of the film. Everything from the animatronic puppets to the music creates a setting that feels like a genuine love letter to fans. Talking in Your Sleep by the Romantics was a fantastically inspired choice by the team and fits the vibe of this creepy pizzeria like a glove. Did I say creepy? I meant to say magical. Yeah. Set design aside, though, the film itself, while quite enjoyable, has exposition dumps and lacks scares. Not that be scares of any kind. Mike seems way too quick to open himself up to a random police officer, later revealed to be the daughter of one William Afton. Matthew Lillard as Afton was a heaven-inspired choice. Believe it or not, I'm a very new fan of the franchise, so I only know this and that, so the lore being changed and streamlined was a benefit. But do I blame them? No. If I were made to make a Five Nights at Freddy's film, with all the retcons, multiple purple guys and books, for 6 years, and I never got a plushie, I'd have made kids' pictures part of the plot too. It works well for what is the first film in a franchise. Video game films are always prone to spins that either honor or dismantle everything that came before, and Five Nights at Freddy's, in my novice opinion, honors. It's not trying to be anything else, and the creators aren't taking volcanic joy in announcing they've never touched the games. Speaking of lore, my good friend the janitor is an expert at all things Five Nights at Freddy's, especially since his kids went missing a while back. Strangely, no connection. I went to see the film with him, and he had a few ideas of his own. According to him, the roles were reversed, which I did in fact notice. The inventor of the animatronics has 3 sons, one of them being Josh Hutcherson's character, and the other being the one who was kidnapped and murdered. But in the books, or hell, the books, it's Purple Boy who has the 3 kids, and the inventor had a daughter who's also killed. How's her power doing, by the way? You need to stay on that. As we learn in Silver Eyes, that daughter becomes Circus Baby. It'll be interesting to see how this all unfolds in the inevitable sequels. Now, he's convinced, and frankly, so am I, that Elizabeth is Vanessa from the games, but that's a story for another day, he tells me. Capturing the DNA of the games through the presentation, Five Nights at Freddy's atmosphere is a delight, but the film itself is only mildly engaging. Thankfully, the animatronics are a tangible enjoyment and carry the entire film on their huggable shoulders. Having Mike sleep in the iconic security room served the plot of the kids in the dream being able to affect Mike in the real world, but I can't help but feel this was a misfire. Surely one of those nights could have been dedicated to the flashlighting, door-closing, split-second terror we find in the games. Ooh, before you forget, see how much power you have left. It's, not for any dangerous reason, no. The only risk to you as night guard is sleeping. So keep occupied and remember to close those doors. I'm giving Five Nights at Freddy's a 5.6 out of 10. Now that might seem bad, I know, but it's a reasonable Oh no.